So hello and welcome to another video lecture in Ubuntu 22.04 video series by techlatest.net. So far we had covered a lot of things like browser-based Ubuntu 22.04 for introduction, then setup installation on AWS, GCP. Now in this lecture we'll cover basically Azure deployment guide like browser-based Ubuntu 22.0 GUI Desktop accessibility HTTPS on Azure. Okay, so here you can see the setup installation of browser-based Ubuntu 22.04 GUI desktop accessible via HTTPS on Azure. This section describes how to launch and connect to browser-based Ubuntu 22.04 GUI desktop accessible via HTTPS VM solution on Azure. So this is the direct Azure marketplace link. If you click on this link and open link in new tab, so here you can see it is like direct redirect to Azure Marketplace, and here you can see the browser-based Ubuntu 22.04 GUI desktop accessible via HTTPS. If you click on Get It Now, then Continue. So here you can see that taking you to the complete this process. And after this, let's see what is the next step. And here you can see the browser-based Ubuntu 22.04 GUI desktop accessible via HTTPS. If you click on Create, then here you can see the subscription and other things. So you can select resource group according to your resource group, then virtual machine name. So give virtual machine name as Ubuntu 22 VM. So this is the virtual machine name. You can select region according to your region, then availability zones and other things. Then select security type as a standard. And let's check on website also. We have do correct or not. No, not if you see the image is not compatible with the selected security type to keep trusted launch virtual machine. Select a compatible image. Otherwise, change the security type to back standard. Error message below the image name as shown in the screenshot below, then please change the security type to standard. Okay, so you have to select a standard security type, which like select trusted launch virtual machine, confidential virtual machine, so it will not work. Okay, then images browser-based 122.04 standard plan 64 Gen 1, then VM architecture, then size is this one, and then you can choose an authentication type as password. So if you give username as Ubuntu, here you can give username as Ubuntu, then you can give password. After giving password, you can confirm your password. And here you can see the we have done with the steps. Next, click on this, then it is the networking side. Then you can select OS disk sizes standard HDD. So we have select standard HDD OS disk size. Then click on next networking. Then after this, click on next management, then monitoring, then next advanced, and after this next text, and after this you have to click on next review plus create. So here you can see that we have running final validation. Then after this, you here create button is also active. So click on create button, and you can check the message that validation is passed now. And here you can see the initializing deployment. And after this, let's see what is the next step. We have done with this steps. Optionally go to management, advanced and tax tab for any advanced settings we want for VM. Click on review plus create, and then click on create when you are done with virtual machine will be deploying. A summary page displays when the virtual machine is successfully created. Click on go to resource link to the go to resource page. It will open an overview page of your virtual machine. Okay, so here you can see the deployment is in progress. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes because it will take. Click on go to resource page, so it will open an overview of your VM, like your VM status, then public IP address and other things. Okay, so you can check here. Then let's see what is our next step. We have done with this steps. One more thing, one of the most important thing, if you want to update your password, then open up the left navigation pane, then select run command and select run shell script and enter the following command to change the password of the VM. If you search run here, then click on run command, and here you can see the run shell script. Then you have to run simple this command over sudo go Ubuntu your password and change password. So type here, and you can in place of your password you can write your password. of your choice. Okay, so we have not done do this step. I am not doing this step because I'm already setting my password and I'm using that password. If you want to update your password, or if you in case if you forget your password, so you can change from here. Okay, again click on overview page and you can see a lot of things like the size, public IP address, then status and other things, location. So we have done with the steps. Now the password of the Ubuntu user set. You can access to the VM to do so first. Note the public IP address of the VM from the VM details page as shown highlighted below. Open putty, paste the IP address and click on open. Okay, so paste the IP address in the putty. Okay, so click on open and accept these terms. Then maximize it. Then change the appearance and settings of this terminal and log in as Ubuntu. Give password here. And you can see that we have successfully logged in our virtual machine. Now next, let's see what is our next step. We have done with these steps. To go, you can connect to a VM desktop environment from any browser. To do so, first note the external IP of the VM from a VM details page is highlighted below. Okay, so copy the public IP address, then open new tab and type HTTPS here and paste the public IP address. So you can see that your connection is not private. So you can accept this SSL warnings and proceed to this IP address. So you can see that we have successfully logged in our no VNC, or you can say we have connected to our VM. Okay, so if you click on connect, then login as Ubuntu and give password here. Then you can see that we have login succeeded. We have successfully login in our VM. So you can see using display 20. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes more. And again click on connect, then login as Ubuntu and get password. Then you can see that login is succeeded using display 20. Then you can see that we have successfully logged in our VM. So if you want to change the by default the geometry of the screen is 1024, and here you can see that we have done with the steps. It will open permitted script file. Uh, Update the geometry 1024 cross 600 flag and set is as per requirement, or you can completely remove this flag from the script. So this is the by default geometry of the VM. Okay, if you want to change the geometry of the VM, so you have to run this command. You can also check this point. By default resolution of GUI screen is set to 1024 cross 600. If you want to change this resolution, you can update the permit file available in this VM. For that, open terminal, run the below command. Okay, so copy this file, open the terminal and run this command. Then again copy this file, copy this command and open terminal and run this command. So you can see that we have enter in our pervert file. So if you want to change the file, you have to press ES key and I. So you have to enter in insert mode. So you can change the things here. Then you can see the geometry here is 1024 and 600. Wait for 1 minute. I will show you where is geometry. So this is the geometry 1024 cross 600. Okay. If you want to update this geometry, simply type any geometry which you want. 2000 cross 1000. This is the geometry I want. If you want to blank this, so it will set up by default. Okay. So here you can here how you can change the geometry of the uh, geometry of the screen basically. So now after this you have to press ESC key and then colon and type WQ and this sign. Okay, so and after this click enter. So it will save the things in your perboot file. Now let's see what is the next step. I will not show you like I will not show you how like the changing screen. Okay, because I am not reboot the VM. After doing this step, you will reboot this VM. So after rebooting the VM, you can start the VM again. So that will after that, after starting the VM, after restarting the VM again, you will see like you will check or you will see the changes in the screen basically. So there, so that's all about this screens things. There are many settings in the no VNC interface. If you check the no VNC interface, so here you can see the settings. Here you can see the settings here. So like these are some settings. You can see this control ALT and ESC key and other things. If you click on this clipboard, so here you can write anything. Then this is the from this you can maximize the size. Then this is the settings option, and this is disconnect option. So here you can see we have successfully disconnected with the VM. Now that's all about this lecture. I hope you guys like this lecture. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel and follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Medium also. Bye bye. We will meet in next video.